Hey everyone! Welcome back to Financial Futures. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Today, we're diving into a bill that's currently on the table in Congress. If passed, this bill could increase Social Security benefits by $2,000 a year. Yep, that's right, an extra $200 per month for all recipients. We're going to break down what this bill entails and why some are saying it has the best chance of passing in quite a while. Alright, so here's the deal. As of February this year, Democratic Senator Bernie Sanders has reintroduced the Social Security Expansion Act to Congress. And this time, it's gaining a lot more support from lawmakers across the board. If you're on Social Security or turning 62 this year, this bill could put an additional $200 in your pocket every month. This would mean an extra $2,400 per year for beneficiaries, a welcome relief for many seniors as inflation continues to erode the value of their benefits. But what exactly does this bill include? Let's break it down. First off, the bill aims to extend the solvency of Social Security by 75 years. With the current trust fund set to run out in the next 10 years, this extension is crucial to avoid up to 26% benefit cuts. That means, without this bill, someone receiving $1,000 a month could see their check slashed to $750. The bill would address this by requiring the wealthiest Americans to pay more into Social Security. Currently, there's an earnings cap on Social Security taxes, meaning someone making millions pays the same as someone making around $160,000. This bill would lift that cap and make sure those earning more than $250,000 contribute fairly. Cost of living adjustments (COLA). The bill also proposes adjusting how the COLA is calculated. Seniors, who spend a lot on healthcare and prescription drugs, would benefit from an adjustment based on the Consumer Price Index for the elderly, CPIE. This change could help their benefits better keep up with rising healthcare costs. Another great addition is improving the special minimum benefit, which would help low-income workers stay out of poverty, ensuring they receive benefits equal to 125% of the federal poverty line. That's over $18,000 a year for a single worker. Now, I know you're probably wondering, does this bill actually have a chance of passing? Well, here's the scoop. Back in 2019 and 2020, Bernie Sanders introduced a similar bill. At that time, it had fewer co-sponsors, but now, there's stronger backing from lawmakers, which might give it a better shot. Plus, Vice President Kamala Harris was a co-sponsor of the original bill when she was a senator. So if she pushes hard enough, we might just see some traction. But here's the challenge: this bill faces significant opposition, particularly from Republicans who are against raising taxes to fund these increases. To pass, it would need 60 votes in the Senate, meaning Democrats would have to win over some Republicans or find a middle ground. So, what do you think about this bill? Are you for it or against it? Do you think lawmakers can come together to get it passed, or is it going to stall again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Next, we're diving deep into mortgage rates and interest rates, and specifically, where these rates might be heading as we close out 2024. If you're in the market for a home or just trying to get a handle on the affordability crisis, you're in the right place. I've done a ton of research, and in this video, I'll break down everything you need to know about the housing market and where interest rates could be headed by the end of this year. Let's get into it. Alright, first things first, let's talk about where mortgage rates stand today. As I'm making this video, it's the second half of 2024, and mortgage interest rates are still holding strong at around 7% for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. For those of you interested in a 15-year fixed rate, it's slightly lower, but not by much. For the past year and a half, we've seen these rates hover around the 7% mark, sometimes dipping slightly into the high 6% range and other times climbing to mid 7%. Either way, it's been a pretty tough market for buyers, especially with home prices continuing to rise. What's making it even more difficult is home affordability. Every time you look, home prices are hitting new all-time highs. We've got low inventory, meaning fewer homes on the market, which is driving prices up further. And with high interest rates, monthly mortgage payments are simply out of reach for many potential buyers. It's a tough situation, and unless something changes drastically with rates or inventory, affordability is going to remain a big problem. So, the big question everyone's asking, where will mortgage rates be by the end of this year? I've been reading a lot and doing my own research to bring you the most accurate predictions. Right now, the Federal Reserve hasn't started cutting interest rates, but it's anticipated that they might begin doing so as soon as September. If they start cutting rates in their next meetings, we could potentially see mortgage rates drop to the mid-6% range by the end of the year. But, and this is important, we're not likely to see rates drop below 6% on a 30-year fixed mortgage in 2024. The consensus seems to be that the lowest we might see is 6.25% to 6.5%, depending on how aggressive the Fed is with their cuts. Now, if you're thinking about buying a home, you're probably wondering, when's the best time to pull the trigger? In my opinion, and from what I've seen in the market, the best time to buy is usually between November and February. Why? Well, during the holidays, most people aren't out shopping for homes, they're focused on holiday shopping, traveling, and spending time with family. That means less competition for the homes that are on the market. If the Fed cuts rates in the next few months, you could see slightly lower mortgage rates during this time, potentially making it a golden opportunity to buy. Looking ahead to 2025, I'm much more confident that mortgage rates will drop below 6%, potentially reaching the mid-5% range as inflation eases and the Fed continues to lower rates. However, keep in mind that lower rates will bring more buyers back to the market, which could drive home prices even higher. So, you might save on your mortgage rate, but you could be facing more competition and rising home prices. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope this breakdown of mortgage and interest rates helps you navigate the market. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone else who's thinking about buying a home. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, it's totally free and helps support the channel. Also, drop a comment below if you have any questions or if there's anything else you want me to cover in future videos. I'm here to keep you informed and help you make smart financial decisions. Until next time, take care and I'll catch you in the next video.